What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets. And y'all already know what's going to be going on today. If you have read the description, I'm going to be showing you people on exactly on how. If you have business credit cards out here, right? And you've been having them for a good little minute, or not even a good little minute, and you wanted to know exactly on how to get an increase on your credit line, this is going to be the video for you today. I'm going to give you all the requirements on everything that you have to apply to be able to get these credit line increases, right? Because some of us end up starting off with $800, $500, things that we are in the credit lines that we are not even satisfied with at all, right? And you have to stick with those until you're able to get a credit line increase. Well, today I'm going to be showing you step by step on exactly on how you get that credit increase. All right, within a short amount of time span. But before we go ahead and get started on the subject, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like button. That way you'll be updated every time your boy drop a fire video, y'all. Let's get to it. All right. So, like I say, it's a lot of people out here with business credit cards, or maybe you haven't even got your first business credit card yet, and you've been figuring out, okay, when I get my business credit card, how do I exactly get an increase if I don't get the credit line that I wanted in the first place, right? Because some of us, we really don't know business credit, right? We don't really know the game of business credit. So when we start to go apply for these business credit cards, and we get approved for $1,000 credit line or a $1,500 credit line, and we're like, well, damn, everybody else is getting approved for a $10,000, $20,000 credit line. What am I doing wrong, right? I need to get this increase. But the only problem is you can't do an automatic increase, right? You can't just get a $500, get approved for a $500 credit line, right, for your business, and then the next day call up and say, hey, listen, I want a credit line increase, right? So what are the things they exactly look for in order for me to be able to increase, get a credit line increase on my credit card, right? These are the things that you want to be able to do. And I tell people, even when it comes to, and this is going to apply for any business credit card, okay? I kind of give people routes of whether they're with a secured business credit card, because I want to tend to the people that have challenging personal credit, and I also want to tend to the people that actually have good and fair personal credit scores, all right? So with the people that have challenging personal credit scores, I give y'all the way out of just simply getting secured credit cards, right? If you cannot get approval for a regular business credit card, I suggest you go over to secured business credit cards. And the reason why I say that is because you're not getting any benefits. 9 times out of 10, majority of people inside of this video, you guys are using your debit cards, right? If you're not really into the credit game, majority of you guys are using your debit cards. And the only problem with that is your debit cards is not giving you any benefits at all. They're not giving you any benefits at all. You're swiping, you're spending money with your debit card, you're going all out, buying gas, all these different things that are not benefiting you at all, instead of going over to something that will benefit you, like a business credit card or a credit card in general, period, right? Because they are helping your credit score, whether that is personal or whether that is business. It is helping something. It is benefiting in some type of way, unlike a debit card, which you're not getting any benefits on. You're not getting any money back, not getting any benefits at all, right? And you just don't want to put yourself in that position. And what you'll recognize is the people that's in the top tier levels, the top 5% of rich people out in this world, they're not going out, they're not using their debit cards, right? They're not using debit cards at all. Why? Because they're not receiving any benefits. In this world, everything that you spend, you want to be able to receive benefits on it if you can, right? And that's the whole point of this video, right? So I teach you guys about that on secured credit cards on a whole nother video, right? On how you increase the credit lines, or how you get a credit line with the money that you put in at first. So, right, if you put in $500 into a secured business credit card, I show you how to basically work that money, right? Work that $500 for at least 2 to 3 months to where you'll be able to go out and get somebody else's money. Right? You have the $500 inside of an account, and you're using it, right? You're using it you're using it the right way. Okay, I'll say that. Like I said, I don't want to give too much, y'all, because I don't want to make this video too long. The video is for you to increase your business credit card lines, right? But like I said, you get the $500, you spend it the right way, right? And you make sure you constantly pay it back, because recognize that all these credit card systems, all they want is a database. All they want is a database. The reason why some people get denied for credit cards they're applying for is because they don't even have a database with any credit card company, right? They don't have a database with any credit card company, let alone the people that they're applying for. So that means if I'm applying for a American Express card and I have no database with them at all, it's going to be very hard for me to be able to get an approval. Unlike me saying, hey, listen, I have a secured business credit card, or I have a secured credit card that I've been spending money on that is showing data, right, to them. And that lets them know, hey, listen, this person is responsible enough to be able to carry a credit line of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, right? Now, let's go on exactly on how you guys are going to be able to increase your credit limit when it comes to your business credit card, right? Let's say that you have you got approved for a $1,000 business credit card. What you want to be able to do is, first of all, you want to be able to know 2 dates. All right, you want to be able to know 2 dates. You want to be able to know your payment date. Okay, when it comes to making these payments. All right. Now, usually with business credit cards, the thing is with them is they don't really have, unlike personal credit cards, they don't have a 30-day cycle date, right? So with your personal credit cards, right, you usually have a 30-day time span that you usually have to pay this off. If you do not pay it off, then guess what? It's going to start reporting negative on your personal credit score. Now, with business credit cards, they don't have a date unless you were having something like a charge card or a corporate credit card, something like that in that realm of business, right? They have certain dates and cycles that you have to be able to pay the business credit card off. But let's just say that you don't have a cycle, right? Let's just say that you don't have a cycle at all, that you have to pay these credit cards off. What you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure you spend only usual with this credit card. You want to make sure that you're using only business transactions throughout these business credit cards, right? Whatever credit card that you have. You want to make sure that you on a 30-day cycle, right? You're just normally spending and you're paying it back, right? You're normally spending. So that means if I have $1,000 or $2,000, let's say $2,000 credit limit, right? A $2,000 business credit card limit, which is very low for a business credit card, right? But let's just say you start off with a $2,000 limit. As you're spending slightly of that $2,000, right? You're spending just a little bit of that $2,000 because you haven't got a big credit line yet, right? The thing is with business credit cards, when you're getting a $20,000, $30,000 credit line, right? You have something really to be able to spend, right? You have something to really be able to use to be able to start a business, right? Invest into a business that will start bringing you income. But when you kind of start off with something like $2,000, $3,000 of approval, you don't really have too much to work with. So it's best to not just use that whole max. Don't max the $3,000 out, right? Don't max the $3,000 out on usual. When you first starting off and you want to be able to get an increase with your business credit card, I suggest you use at least half of what you have. Use at least half of what you have and make sure that you consistently pay it back. What you're going to notice is within 2 to 3 months, if you call that company, right? If you call that company that you have the credit card with and you let them know that, hey, listen, my income has increased. I've been making payments on time. I've been giving you guys basically a good database showing you that I am responsible enough to be able to carry a higher credit limit. What you're going to recognize is you just simply call into them and you ask for a credit increase. And as long as you have made sure that you are spending the money on the credit card and you're spending it well and you're paying it back, you will end up getting a credit line increase. It is not that hard when it comes to business credit cards to be able to get an increase. Now, it takes time. It is not something, like I said, that is going to happen overnight. But at the same time, recognize that it is going to happen if you apply the right things and if you make sure that you are spending the money and paying it back. All right, that is the most important thing because you have to be able to build a database. When I say that if it's one thing that you guys get outside of this video, you have to make sure that you build a database with these companies. Whatever company that you get approved from, I've seen people go from American Express cards, the Chase Sapphire card, the Divvy card, even Divvy card, right? I've seen people get credit line increases, but you have to be able to show that you are responsible enough. You have to show some type of collateral. Hey, listen, I've been making these payments on time for at least 6 months. I've been making these payments on time for 3 months. I've been spending and I've been paying it back, which means I can hold her even bigger credit line. they are going to give you that credit line increase. And if they do not give you that credit line increase, you need to be trying to find out the reason on why. That's another reason why some people just totally quit when it comes to business credit cards or getting increases or getting even more business credit cards, is they end up getting denied for a credit card and they don't try to figure out why. You get denied for a business credit card and you don't try to figure out exactly why you got why you got denied for that credit card. You are never going to be able to figure out how you get approved for that credit card or even more business credit cards if you don't figure out why you got denied. Okay, so when they send you the letter off, you need to be figuring out on that letter, okay, why did I get denied? Okay, is it because my business credit score wasn't high enough? Is it because I have a residential address? Is it because of this? Because there's multiple reasons on why you can get denied for a business credit card, let alone a increase. All right, y'all. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that video on exactly on how you're able to increase your business credit card line. Like I said, I gave some pretty good tips when it comes to spending and also paying it back, because like I say, they need a database. They need a database. And if you get denied for any of the credit cards you apply, first of all, on side this channel, y'all, I showed you a lot of ways on how you can get approved for business credit cards, right? So that means you should not be, if you go through this YouTube channel, you should not be getting denied for any credit cards at all because you have the formula. Also, I have my ebook, Risk Secrets, which is down in the description down below, which gives you all 40 of the trade lines, 6 corporate credit cards, and 5 lenders inside of that book for you to be able to go to and help you out with your business, right? You have no excuses if you're watching this page. The only excuse you should have is that I did not take action. That's the only excuse you should have, y'all. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed those gems on this video. And if you haven't yet, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. That way you'll be updated every time I drop a new video, y'all. Y'all do not want to miss this content. I update you every single day on literally expanding and growing your business, right? It's your boy, Kai Gibson, aka Risk Secrets. And we out, y'all.